When you join a game and it's permadeath and it is enabled, most people will think, "Oh, I can't wait to get like golden bows and mirror shards and all this other fancy loot." And then you step right outside Sinensa, you step right outside the safe zone, and then 7 people appear out of nowhere and kill you for no reason. And you're just supposed to deal with that, I guess. Why are we all killing each other? Context, why are all the fixers killing each other? I'm not dumb. I know some of the offices don't like each other, and the syndicates are always at each other's throats. Like, I'm not dumb. Kirokomo and Blade Lineage, they're always fighting. That's just their thing. That's like their main plot point. But I don't really know how many offices go out of their way to attack other offices, right? And unless, like, I know you can join the Kirokomo or the Blade Lineage, but my point here is, why is there such a huge emphasis on PvP? Well, there isn't, actually. This game is primarily PvE. You progress through PvE. You get good loot through PvE. You get all your stuff through PvE. The only exceptions to this are unlocking your ego, which can be done through PvE if you just do it in the library or just go die to NPCs during the night. But everything that you do to progress and most of the fun content in the game is PvE. I don't care if it's instanced. That's a good thing for a game like this. Deepwoken went too far with how many instance things it had. But in this game, it's absolutely necessary at this point because of the problem with PvPers going around specifically waiting for permadeath to be enabled and just killing people. And it doesn't help that the devs have recently changed how you revive slots from going to the library and hoping you get the book of your character that died to revive them, which was pretty cool. I think that was really cool. I think that was a really neat way to revive your characters. And they changed it to this dumb system where you get this ticket thing. You have to then go to the Hell Door, which I think implies that you have to kill that slot that you're currently on to go revive your other slot. So I'm basically being told that if I want to revive the slot that I care about, I need to progress a whole other slot to the point it can do the top 3 difficulties of the library, then kill it to revive another slot. That doesn't make sense. Why do I have to kill my slot to revive a slot? If I wanted to kill another slot, it's what I would have done. I would have just died in the library, not go there to go try to rescue my other slot. It doesn't make sense. They're making so many odd, dumb decisions that are ruining the game bit by bit. I'm not gonna waste like several hours just to kill a character for the purpose of reviving another. Like, I don't care if we got global resource going on right now. Like, that's such a shoehorn fix. You're trying to appease us so we shut up for a minute. I know what you're doing. This isn't the first time a dev team for a game I like this tried to just get us to shut up for a minute. What I'm saying with this game is people are upset that the very interesting and cool, hey, it's my friend, revive mechanic was removed and replaced for a really shoddy, just kill yourself to revive yourself. So, what I propose to salvage the mess they've made of this game is, hear me out, this game doesn't need overworld PvP. Now, some people are gonna, 3 people in the entire Discord are gonna scream about this because those are the 3 people who consistently go and kill people during permadeath. That's not fun. Now, if I die in the library because I had a skill issue, if I die on the warp train, I had a skill issue, I'm not gonna be as upset about that because that's all my fault. But I'm gonna be significantly less upset about dying in permadeath to PvE, like fighting Jabura or like her harder variant or Roland and his harder variant, than me taking 2 steps out of the safe zone, and I've said this before, getting jumped by 7 people who then proceed to take your toothpicks, lint, and organs, and then do whatever they want with those. Really funny build I found from my friend, or one of my guildmates. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm so brain rotted by Deepwoken. I haven't played a game like this ever since Deepwoken, so I'm kind of just saying a bunch of shit. That's probably gonna make you cringe. Like, oh, he's saying the word. No. I know permadeath is supposed to be the scary time. It's supposed to be the time where you're like, oh, I don't want to. I should, like, it's risk versus reward, right? Like oh my, I don't need permadeath to get mirror shards apparently. The risk of permadeath is you get better loot, you get more EXP, you get all this cool stuff, but if you die, you wipe. That should just be the trade-off of permadeath. But no, the devs decided that since they're also gonna have PvP just be a thing, the risk of permadeath is someone with rank 100 joins your server, gets his 7 other rank 100 friends to join you in your server, kill you, and then just log or whatever. That's more of a community issue, more like how like Agamatsu ruined Deepwoken ever since he made the first words of kill freshies to get luck, and after he removed luck, it forever stained the community to just attack people for no fucking reason. And then he joined the dev team and they made several bad updates, but we're not talking about Deepwoken, and I never will. We're talking about this game and how it could potentially not, like, there's a tip in the game that says, we're not Deepwoken slop. I don't know, man, I'm seeing a lot of Deepwoken slop. I don't want this game to fall. I like Project Moon. Like, I want this kind of experience. I want this, but no PvP. Like, no forced PvP. Because a large majority of players in this game, from what I've seen, also don't want to fight other people. So that's why you only see, like, these few exclusive people with these high ranks on them. Because they're one of 7 people who actively want to kill other players during permadeath. They never come at you when it's safe. No, they come at you during permadeath just to really set it in. So the easiest way they can fix this problem that's going to kill the game, absolutely going to kill the game, is just turn off overworld permadeath and then make an arena dedicated to, like, you know, Chima Conflict? Like, that was a kind of a flawed system, but they can make it better. Like, you don't want to be Deepwoken? Be better than Deepwoken. I'll one them up. Make PvP fun without oppressing a side of your player base. The biggest split in Deepwoken is the fight between PvE and PvP. Because some people just don't want to fight other players. But you can't offer an amazing PvE experience and also offer a PvP experience. Because there's going to be clashing between those two communities that just ruins it. Like, the Deepwoken used to have several 100,000 players because it was one of a kind. Then they kept adding more legendary weapons and got lazy with the update cycle. Like, I'm not even blaming, like, after verse 2 they wanted a break. Like, even recently, like, we got world events, a disabled lizard that one-shots you, a living umbrella, and a broken... I don't even know the carnival works still. I think it's still broken. So no crap, people are gonna be upset about the lack of good... I know the newest update added, like, a new raid and stuff, and I heard it's pretty good, but it's still... You're still just gonna get void walked. You're still just gonna get ganked, and you can't play the game that you want to play because someone else wants to play a different game. These games that people are making that are like this game, that are like Deepwoken, they're like Type Soul, they need to realize that if you throw two clashing communities together, there's going to be such a large discourse that it's either going to kill your game or create the most toxic community. You've already combined two of the most toxic communities on the internet, Project Moon and Roblox. And then you put them in the same boat as Deepwoken, where there's two clashing community types. Do you want to make a figurative nuclear bomb or something? Despite how few people are PvPing in this game, I'm getting boosted. The fact that there's people out there who are dedicated to doing that, it's going to cost the game. It will cost the game. It's either going to cost them players, it's going to cost them reputation. The devs already don't have a good rep as far as I can tell. Like, people are already yelling at the devs for this recent update. Oh yeah, I want to... What the fuck? Okay, I was going to say... I was going to bring this up. I was in a server earlier, and there was this guy... You know, like those degenerates that do the fucking back and forth W and S thing behind you? I don't innately have a problem with doing that if it's like a joke, where you just go like... boom, 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 and then you just stop. Like, you do it like twice, and stop. But this guy was repeatedly doing it for several minutes on end, and saying inappropriate shit. I have it clipped, I'll probably just put it up. This is the first, like, actual instance, like, me not talking live. I went to the Discord server to go report him. Well, first I checked the rules to see if the devs were smart enough to not let you do this, which they were. Apparently, no WSing plus inappropriate wording is allowed. I go to the Discord server to go report this guy. I don't see a report channel, okay? So I go to the questions channel and I ask, where do you go to report people? Bad actors. I say bad actors. I don't want to just say, like, the wrong word. And then someone of a high rank just responds with question marks, like as if I'm stupid for thinking I could do that. And then I look through all the channels and quickly realize there isn't a reporting channel. So now I'm asking, why are there rules? What's the point of the rules if you can't report people who break them? Is it there so, like, if you're in the Discord and you like W and S in your chair and then saying stuff over the mic, that gets you banned. But like, if you do it in game, you're safe. I'll put their name on screen. The devs want to actually step up and get rid of that guy. He broke the. Is according to your rule book, WNSing plus inappropriate content is not allowed. So I better hear back from someone that, hey, sorry we didn't have a reporting channel to make this easier for you. That guy's gone now. I'm tired of finding a game that looks interesting. I play it for like 10 minutes. I'm like, okay, this is kind of fun. This is kind of good. And then I look deeper in, and there's this huge. It's not even. This game isn't new. It's been out for 2 years. Sure, it was in testing for that time, but you'd think after like that long of testing, they'd have made the game better. The game would have been improved. There would be not as many bugs in it. This is not a Cyberpunk situation where they were forced to release it early, and then like, oh, well, this is what you guys get if you rush the devs. No, this is just them not doing a good job. I don't want to like say you should remove PvP from this game and make it a PvE only experience. No, because I don't want there to be nothing for people. Like, I understand if you do everything, you're gonna want something to do, right? I'm not dumb. I know that to make sure a game can stay alive for as long as it can, you need to have a loop after you beat the game, you know? And if PvP is going to be that loop, you need to isolate it. You can't just throw the wolves with the fucking endangered species of mice. All of these people, probably every single one of these people in the server, don't want to fight other players. Someone with rank 1000 joins in, I bet half people will leave because they don't want to die. Because they don't want some sweat who's min-maxed and done everything to kill them and take their shit during permadeath. And you only see those players in those permadeath servers because they're hopping around and they're killing people and they're just ruining everyone's fun because they want to have their own sense of fun. But back to my earlier point, if you put two clashing communities together, it's going to create a discourse that will kill the game or hinder it in some way. It's clear if they are able to make instance arenas. The library is an instance arena. And what about that underground place where you go to like get your traits changed or to go get your distortions or whatever? Like that arena down there we find NPCs. Why not just make that a PvP place? Like, if you can't make a whole arena system, you can change that to be like a PvP place. But if people are gonna complain that they can't kill a freshie and steal their fucking 2 seeds of light because they're too lazy to just go to a library, But no, like, the devs are gonna see this video, I'm gonna get banned from the game for daring disagree with any of their decisions. I'm not gonna be upset. I'm gonna go play a better game on Steam. It's called Oxygen Not Included. And I'm gonna go beat the Elden Ring DLC. I already beat the game. I can go beat the DLC now. Yeah, lovely. I don't know how long I've been recording, but I didn't want to make it too long. I just wanted to get my thoughts out about the game. If you isolate the PvE experience for this game, I think it's phenomenal. I think the ego mechanic is a bit odd though. Like, okay, I kind of have to bring this up. How you don't want to be called Deep Oakenslaw, but you kind of just stole bells. Like, to get ego in this game, if you don't know or haven't gotten your ego yet, if you don't want to know, you can skip or just stop watching here because I'm just going to close it up after this. To get ego in this game, you have to first have full ego progression, which is a very similar to bell progression, but that's not the point. And then go to a permadeath server, and then get downed, not die. No. If you get insta-killed by like a insta-killing move, no, you just die. It'll fuck you. If you have to get downed in a permadeath server, then you have to do this scrolling thing where you find the option that says I don't need your help. Then you get your ego. But what's interesting about the ego obtainment is how similar it is to the Deep Oak and Bell acquiring. where in Deepwoken, to get your bell, you're not even told you have your bell, by the way. You just have to guess. You have to guess you have your bell. You go to the depths, a permadeath area, or you go to layer 2, a permadeath area. Well, not really with the light hook. And then you have to die. You have to die to get your bell. Because instead of going down, you'll instantly get back up and be healed to full and have your armor and blood and all that restored. Then you get to choose from 3 bells. Does that sound a little similar to you? In Deepwoken, you go to the permadeath area and you die. You get your ultimate power. In this game, you go to a permadeath server or area if you go to the library. You die, you get your ultimate power. It just feels a little too on the nose. So I think for the continued survival of the game, they need to just isolate the 2 communities. Because as you can clearly see with Deepwoken's current standing, forcing 2 opposing viewpoints to live together will just eventually bring the game down. Because the PvE community will be waiting for their update, and the PvP community will be waiting for their update, and when the other gets an update, one side gets upset. And then you go to the other side to give them their update, and then the other side gets upset. Not to mention, the combat in this game doesn't really seem like it was made for PvP. It was made primarily for PvE. Because I think they understood that a fuck you button to someone's entire setup isn't gonna work. This video, if this was just to criticize the game and be mad at it, I talk about the trait system, I talk about the night itself, but I think the night isn't the problem. I think it's again, PvP being enabled during the night. I just wanted to get my two quarters out there, my food for thought, you know, that personally I've seen this before. I've noticed the pattern. Cool game comes out with a lot of PvE in it. They add PvP, the game starts to die because people from conflicting communities get together and fight each other over who gets to have what in the next update. There's a huge discourse and the game dies because no one can enjoy what they want to enjoy. So I obviously understand if you want to have, like, if you want to fight someone in a really cinematic area, like, if you want to... The back streets I can understand be like a very cinematic fighting place, but you have to understand at the same time, if they can't make a good looking arena, they probably shouldn't have bothered with PvP in the first place. Like, there's no way they just thought, yeah, you know what we're gonna do for this game? We're gonna have it be 80% PvE, and then just let you kill people. And it doesn't even make sense 80% of the time, because we're all fixers. We are all fixers. If you're in a syndicate, why can you grade up? Because they aren't fixers. They are criminals. They're not, like, a part of the wing, really. Like, imagine, like, Limbus Company's next, like, April Fool's is versus the evil sinners, and it's just, like, a complete identity swap of the... Like, it's like the fucking Digital Circus thing, where it's, like, it's just evil Pomni, and it's just, like, evil Dante, and he's just racist. Like, instead of being, like, a coward, Dante's, like, buff, and he's in the fight. That's all I really wanted to say about the game. I probably won't be making more videos on it. Maybe I'll make, like, one little joke video to really show off what I mean by this game's PvE is the fun part of it, more than its PvP. And then I'll just never touch this game video-wise ever again. Also, I'm back. Hey, what's up? I was gone for a while. Reason? Personal, but it was mainly work. I got a job. I wanted to really get my foothold down before I did YouTubing, because that's not a guarantee to work. And I'm probably going to get so much hate in the comments, like, oh, you just don't like it when people have fun. I don't not want you to have fun. I offered solutions so you could keep having your fun. Like, add an arena so that you can keep having your PvP without ruining the fun of the PvE players. I'll say it with hands in the air. I'm a PvE player. Because that's what this game is. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, no, I play this game where you progress with PvE, and I hate the PvE. I hate it. I hate the PvE. I wish you could progress by killing people only. It's like a type soul. Hopefully they don't just brush this off and then ban me. I won't care, like, remotely, if you ban me. I will celebrate. Oh yeah, by the way, before I'm gonna plug my friends here. You know, like, if you guys ever played Robotomy Corp, I'm a part of the official Robotomy Corp office, so you better be nice to me, or I can say mean things about you and not get banned about it on the Discord server. Anyone recognize this guy? Huh? Anyone recognize this guy? This is my best friend. I'm good friends with the Aussie, and he's apparently, according to him, he's very well known. Hey, if you're in the comments, you know Aussie. Hey, you tell them I'm right. I'm his best friend. I'm his best friend. You gotta be nice to me, or else he will say things to you.